Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Wildermyth. So, Chapter 2 went by much quicker than I was expecting, and we've kind of gotten into Chapter 3 now. It's been, I'm not even sure how many years have passed. Like, our characters are getting a bit up there in age, like 45, 42, 49, 48, and then Grisha, apparently the daughter of Mare and Logtana, joined the party as well. So it looks like what we're trying to do is get down to there. So maybe what I'll do, I've got quite a few sites secured already here. I forgot to get that kind of secured. Maybe what I'll have them do here... Okay, actually, it looks like I can't, like, secure that there. So maybe what I'll do is have... Okay, let's have you travel... I guess we'll have everybody kind of come together and scout down here towards where we have to go. Oh, needed elsewhere. Sans restless and falls promising poster. Let's see what we have, like, little event coming up. Distant clouds of dust or rain drift in the late sky. Wind drags on Sans clothes and the windmill roars. Go ahead, rowdy weather. Blast my path with your salty wind. I won't be deterred. With a last look at a fading day, she goes in. An especially vicious gust fights her all the way to the entrance. Ugh, the door! Hang on. Sam pulls the door closed. The mill keeper's a man named Rabwar. Stranger to them, he's provided shelter anyway and comes from his cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cups. What a wind! And wouldn't you know it, no grain to grind. At least it's quieter. You'd hear it when the big wheel's gnawing. You could see a story like this. A weary traveler stays with a mysterious, wise-eyed man who runs a lonely mill. Thanks for everything, Rabwar. I'm fine. Happy for the company. Stories like Tana here's told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given. Are you two still set on staying just the night? Sam pulls out the poster she'd found pinned to a tavern door in shady ivy. Think you're a hero? Dreaming of glory? Dream no more. I'm Emmy Hiller, and we need you. Come to the land heroes forgot. Bring a new age of hope to the needy. Emily Hiller. I think we're needed elsewhere. Okay, in the morning, then continue the journey to that place heroes forgot, or in fact, turn home, wait for better weather. I guess continue their journey along. Oh. Okay, so... Not entirely sure what's going on here, but at least we got that scouted out. Okay, story continues. Sam and Logtana have arrived. How much further today? We can't be in that big of a hurry. This part of the world is full of tall trees. The earth smells like pepper and ash. Feral bellows occasionally echo, and are answered with silence. The sun's not gone. Which is why it's a good time to pick our night spot. Logtana, there's something I've been meaning to say. Something bad? I don't plan on going back to Mare's Fury. Not for a long while, and maybe not ever. Oh. It's been an enlightening, harrowing, joyful, grief-strewn road. I'm a stray who follows the hunter and learns to be a hound. But it's hard. I've stayed doing the same thing so long now, the same way, calling the same place home, and A noise interrupts her. It comes from just ahead, a barking voice, a woman's voice. They approach a cluster of trees and find beyond it a clearing, a road, and a collection of interesting people. You know how often we get that excuse? You think we should keep your home safe and do it for nothing. Is that what you're saying? No, please. Isn't that the... With a confirming glance at the poster, Sam found and followed. Logtana passes it forward. Emily Hiller. Let me be clear. If you don't have the money, that's fine. It is? Sure. We're heroes after all. Just fair warning to you. We can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins prowl these hills, and they've been awfully burny lately, haven't they, Mulvia? Or Mulvlia. Right you are, Lady Emily. Burny goblins. Alright, here. This is all I've got left. My kids are gone. The woman offers the sack she'd been carrying. What's that, a bag? Bag of rice? Eesh. Tricky old crone. Fine, keep it. And next time, it's double. Right? as coin or meat would be fine. The old woman hefts the bag of rice and heads down the road slow and sad. You need to follow? Ugh, I don't know. What do they even do all day that they can't afford a little fee? Suppose we could pay her a visit, see if she was lying. Good day to you both. No closer now. What's the thing with you guys? Came a long way looking for Emily Hiller. Saw the We Want to Be Heroes. Oh, did you see my poster? What a pose, right? Gah, didn't I tell you that the poster would get a couple? You're going to make me put up more, aren't you? Hey, Son, she thinks we're a couple. That must make you feel good. I didn't mean it that way. Well, look like you've got some danger in you. Come back to the castle, we can talk. Need hero skills, though. Can you handle goblins? Can the hawk handle mice? Yes? I'm also a yes. Well, right, it can. By which I mean, the alright unpleasant days, sours, and fades. They haven't new at this. They're not. The road withers, but they're able to follow its ghost to a swampy compound among toppled stones. They arrive as dark sets in. It belonged to a merchant family once. Vagrants were living here, louse scalps, who made it ours. They're not from the area. That's lucky for you, I'm Narana, Logtana. What do you think? Nice? Your castle? Imagine it's a pretty motivating place to live. It's a work in progress. This little operation you're looking at, it didn't all happen in a day, of course. A stairwell goes underground. Frog noise follows them down the damp steps. Took me a while scraping enough brave souls together. What Mammy used to say, she said, "Tell me the name of a brave soul and ask what height to make the coffin." Mammy was a carpenter, is the explanation. They reach the front of the stairs, a room thick with odor, stale food, dewy rock mold, brittle leather. But anyway, here's where we get down to business. Bedrolls, buckskins, barrel stacks, beetroot liquor, and boiled beans. Emily lights candles and douses her torch as she goes. Don't forget banditry. Feel free to correct me, but I'm saying your operation, is banditry, not heroism. San. Oh, is this? You're going to lecture me, aren't you? It's not just the one old woman, is it? It's all the people living here and around. You're taking their money. Food? That's our work. We collect a fee, and in exchange we protect them. From whatever. You think they deserve different? You don't think they'd do the same to me if they could? You talk like any other grifter. I smell greed. In fact, it reeks. You're buzzards dressed in the plumes of eagles. That's enough of your mouth. What were you expecting? Fable pure knights? Selfless noble bodies? That's nice for stories. Look around you. We live in the cellar of a ruined something. Maybe there used to be heroes here, but now there's just spiders. We're survivors. We do what we have to, take when we have to. Speaking of, you've got some valuable pieces yourself. I'm kind of at the leaning of draw weapons and fight here. Yeah, let's go for a fight. There's in your tree of lies, just don't think you'll fly far when it burns. If you fly now, though, stand back, all of you. Had me welcome you in as a friend, but you threaten me? Call me a liar? We're no corncobs. Come get bloody. Yeah, I didn't really want to convince them, because, like, they seem to be pretty hard set into this. Okay, some fortitude and stoicism. All heroes plus 1 temporary hit point, all heroes plus 1 armor and warding. And that's the Marsh Castle gang we're up against. Oh, this might actually be kind of interesting. Okay. Logtana, let's interfuse with the potholder. And did that take her right out? Wow, it did. Okay. Now, I don't know if there'd be a way to convince these other ones not to, or what. But maybe what I'll do is we'll just wait there for now. And have Colwyn go Guardian and see what they do. Okay, well, he kind of came into us. I mean, I was hoping I could just get rid of Emily, and maybe that would cause the rest to leave, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. Okay, so we got Wilderguard, Warrior Armor Tier 2. Actually, Yeah, I'm going to see. 2.7... I think I'm going to replace the humble Ginnings on Colwyn there. Yeah, let's do that, because he just didn't get an armor upgrade yet. A long week later, on a windless afternoon. Farmers coming? Nah, no cart. Rabor the Millkeeper squints as distant shadows resolve into shapes with familiar faces. Oh, them! They'd love if I broke out the beer, I expect. And why wouldn't I? Oh, shoot. Is there a way to go back? Yes, there is. Ah, that's a nice feature. If you do skip something too quick, you can go back. Yeah. At the Millkeeper's fire, Sam logged on and drink a little. He even sweeps the rafters. Good having the sky off them, good smelling, dry building stones, fresh flour. What's wrinkling you? Said you were leaving the company. For good. Guess that still got me thinking. I was talking about starting fresh, wasn't I? Some other place? Decided against it, though? I was going somewhere, I thought. But really, I just wanted to go anywhere. Anywhere new. It's your old thing. I know. They call it roaming one. Travel longing. Or also, got potatoes and market sausage frying up. Thanks. It'll be nice. You know, it reminds me of the people I grew up with. Pushing hard on whoever wouldn't push back. Why do I think I ended up out here? There's those sorts all over. All he told me, and all I can divine about you, you'll always be needed elsewhere. Good folks are needed everywhere. Yes, and answer that call if you can. When you can. Just don't underestimate the value of having a place to come home to. Oh, the food in the pan complains. Rabor scoots back to his kitchen. That's a good thing, you know? And we managed it the right way. For all her faults, taking that woman's life will weigh on me. Even in the throes of battle, Sandlogtown were able to subdue Emily's underlings. The man leader herself, however, fought to the end. They killed her. Oh, okay, so we didn't actually do a full slaughter. Others will be alright. You think? They'll recover. A few scars don't hurt. Shows you're a survivor. Men find that intriguing, alluring, even. Left them in good hands. Only fears that the commoners will want their own revenge. San rolls the poster that pulled her across the world. Though creased and stained, old ink still gleams in the firelight. Let's split our takings with this millman, Rabor. Sure he could use some supplies. Feel like robbers ourselves, otherwise. San wads the paper into a ball. I don't have paper around. And flicks into the flames. Oh, so we actually got some supplies from that. Okay. Again, I don't know how Colwyn showed up, but he did. Okay, so San is now a blue horn hunter. We got Riposte, Crippling Strikes. That's actually not too bad. Quelling Moss. Fast and active. His code your weapon, Quelling Moss. Physical attacks apply poison. As an action, she can toss a flask of burning moss that applies poison to all units in an area. Her bonus range increased from 1 to 1.6 actually pretty good distance-wise, but I think I'll go for Crippling Strikes, because I think the ability to hobble is going to be pretty good. Okay, let me think what I'm trying to do here. Okay, you know what? Let's have, I'm trying to figure out how this actually works a bit. You know, let's just have everybody gather over here. Gather here, and get here, and then... Oh, well, yeah, it's a little thing I still have to learn, is how to move everybody as one cohesive group here. Okay, so... There, that brings everybody together for, like, scouting this. One evening on the long road through funny levels. San, there you are. Come with me. Hurry. What's wrong, Colwyn? Did you find something scouting? There's no time. Come quick. Hurry. Boom. Slow down, Colwyn. Wait for... Surprise. Wow. Colwyn, this is amazing. I know how much beauty moves you. The Underlands will get much more beautiful than this. This is so... Thank you for thinking of me. Is this a date? Ah, what the heck. Let's give the Gorgon Touch guy a little bit. If you want it to be. I do want it to be. Sam and Colwyn have fallen in love. There we go. That's... Okay, you know what? Let's... The Planesfolk are anything but plain. We should help as we can. Shady Ivy's tailoring families select this spot for an outfitter or a weaver work or even a well-removed tannery, and these would help provincials prosper. Okay, so provides hide and fabric, 2 fabrics, or 2 hides. Let's go for the mix. Let's bring everybody together, and then we can move down to the objective here. So the outfitter is established there. And everybody head on down to Ulia Deep. The Yellow Fox Highlands have been revealed. So we've got everybody grouped up here. Let's assault this place. Cutting the noose. The rain hasn't let up much through the summer. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk and dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains. Going by Arden's map, we're nearly there. We're not afraid of a fight, are we? Now as we find out whether our gamble makes us fools. I've heard it said to cut a noose is to gain dangerous friend. The Gorgons are swarming these days, choking us, drowning us. This whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. Skrrr. Okay, oh, that's a lot. Okay, we've got raccoons, bogmores, Gorgon, row 1, and rager 1. Let's keep her a bit back, but let's interfuse her with the wood planks there. Now, Splinter Blast I don't think is going to be able to reach. I can interfuse the hides as well. Let's have the 2 of you working together. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's the Rager already down. Colwayne, let's get you up. Form a defense with Mare. And let's get a nice kind of wall going there. Oh. Okay, so they're calling in others. Okay, so Mare. You know, let's get you over to start. Okay, so there. Oh, okay, there's everybody here. Actually, no, let me apply the poison. And then deal with that. And let's use the Splinter Blast there. Actually, I have reached all the way up to the Gorgon for an attack, but I think I'll instead... Now, let's limit how many threats we have at once. Okay, and now Colwayne. Now let's deal with you. And we still have Garisha, who we can move. And I think she might be able to take care of the Bogmore. There we go. I gotta admit, Metmir's pretty good at dodging everything. Okay, so now we got some people moving in. I can't tell if I have poison on him right now or not. Apply 2 poison to your weapon and it will be delivered next attack. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Poison the Gorgon if we can. Logtana. Let's interfuse... Okay, no, I'll have to move her a bit forward, but then I can do... With the fung... What's the fung... Ooh. Wild Grasp or Vine Wrench. Okay, there's the row dealt with. Now, Gorgon's poisoned. Maybe we'll just actually move Sand back a bit and fire in. There we go. Colwayne, let's put your spear to some use. Or try to. Maybe Garisha will get the final blow in. Almost. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of Gorgon corruption on the ground. We just have these last 2 to finish off, then we're all set. I don't think I have anything else I can interfuse around here. No, I don't. Okay, well, you're a pretty good marksman, Sans, so let's see if you can... Thought maybe be able to. Okay, you know what, let me bring Colwyn over here. And Grisha, let's have you down here just in case. And this should hopefully be pretty easy to deal with now. There we go. Just a nice easy smack there. And Mare, see if you can get the finishing blow. There we are. Oh, ooh, the World Crusher. Individual strikes with his World Crusher, knocking the foe to another tile and dealing additional damage equal distance knocked back. No, we want to keep the Spear, Sky Thrasher. Let's replace Crimson Thorn here. Or... Okay, I see there's a little bit of decrease, but you know what? I think... Yeah, we'll give that to Mare. The rain does make it a little more dramatic, doesn't it? Got my back? May not be done fighting. Arnon emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow, standing before a root frame tunnel. So you made it. You doubted we would? The old Deepists leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black. Streams of water slosh on either side of a hastily heaped gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling. Support beams have clearly been rushed into place. Don't take any offward tunnel. They've been fallen in. Deeper in, earth walls give way to granite. The Warren Rods. The flowing water follows carven channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place? Oh, no, we can't. You want breakfast? It's mid-afternoon. We're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever. Oh. Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through. To the other side. Here they are, dear. The Badger and Mystic, and more to follow. Well, did you offer them Grum? Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old Grum, I keep saying. I wonder what their lives are like. Neat house, I guess. Oh hi, adventurers. This is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Velda. It's said I was born in the basin of a dried caldera, to spirits of the salt and rock. Does get said a lot, but not actually true. Right, technically it's false. You two are married to each other? We're mostly married. In times of strife, it's nice. Let's stay on course. The reason we're here, Colwyn. Can they help us? The mythist shows her dazzling impatience. You came because you must defeat the Gorgons, is that right? We were told you knew how. I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader, I learned of him, Ulstryx. Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green-full dressing. Ooh. Ulstryx. Ooh. Know that name well enough. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, Ulstryx raised a great number of his brethren, and they went to the valley of god-beast Moatona. And at that great god-beast, they made pewter. The great Moatona. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes a meal, pulses his beard, and wipes it on his cowl. Who? Moatona. Moatona is an ancient one, a keeper of balance. An unassailable balance of Moatona keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony. And because Moatona is dead, that throws off the weather, and the seas, and the peaks. All will turn to a big, blue Gorgon soup. Us the carrots and beans, and you the onions. So that's why Ulstryx needed his army. To slay a god. What was the point of the spear we bled over? Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol he needed? To unite whatever Gorgon's behind his crusade? What matters is this. Moatona cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit, distilled from the roots of the extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer. A medicine? My root beer should be able to restore the great Moatona if we can get it to her. My brewing goddess, Velda. Well, assuming that's true, why us? Don't you have your own lackeys? But deep down, some of it is we're afraid. So our people are made frail. Water's the worst doom. The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless. So too are his hordes. We are too old, slow. I'm scared to die. Our Gorgons aren't going to let us do this thing, are they? And do we know where to go? And are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything? The badger grows quite asky, but I'll answer all your questions. Over breakfast, I'm still hungry. It's salty warm. Velda is true to her word, and as Arnon serves up bowls of grum, she draws a serviceable map upon the wall in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. Soon they are on their way again. They carry the hope of old land and its creatures in one fragile bottle. Okay, so Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Rager is now stronger and leaves behind corrupted ground. Okay. Yeah, that gets added to the Calamity deck. And... okay, confront Ulstryx. I'm just trying to look around. Yeah, over here. So it looks like we have a few places to work our way through. Maybe get a recruit opportunity there, because we might actually have some of our heroes getting a bit up there in age. But we'll have to leave this episode of Wildermyth right here. I still really am enjoying the game to play and even share on the channel. Like, sound effects aside, because I'm not sure how much people might be liking them, I do like this storytelling aspect that it pulls in for the channel as a series to do. If you guys are enjoying it as well, be sure to let me know in the comments, or even just liking the video, and I'll be happy to play more Wildermyth as a series on the channel. It's probably going to take a few episodes to make it over there, but we'll see how it goes. I could try going up to a few areas, but... I mean, I'll see what next episode brings. Until I do see you in that episode, or in another video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.